All right, so you're welcome to the sports segment here on the AM Show. I'm Benedict Owusu. We have to go through the stories for you. This morning, I'm doing the show with my colleague, Serwin Saki. He's on the other side of the studio, and you get to hear from him when we do our discussion on Zinedine Zidane leaving Real Madrid, and also looking ahead to the weekend, what's going to happen this weekend in the world of sports. But here on the local scene, the Zylofon Cash Premier League, 2 matches were played yesterday. One at the Tema Park was Accra Hearts of Oak Interlice, and also Aduana Stars, defending league champions. They played against Bichim United at the Doma Park. Well, the game that was played at the Tema Stadium was a game that Accra Hearts of Oak were meeting their former coach Kenichi Yatsuhashi. Well, Kenichi came on top and won that game by a 1-0. And after the game, he mentioned how victory over Accra Hearts of Oak is based on his team's hard work.
I'm very happy as an Interlice coach that we won.
Coming into this game, how do you think the game will be, given what happened the last time to get that name, the Miracle of Tema?
There's nothing miracle about it. The last time we won because of the hard work, determination, and teamwork. This time we won because of hard work, determination, and teamwork.
I realized that you play a lot more defensive. Do you think Hearts of Oak came in strongly?
They are a very strong side, but we are better.
And Interlice the whole of the season so far, is it a new thing we are seeing? You are not scoring more goals, but you are winning.
I don't know how they were last season. Only thing that I know is they were in danger of relegation. Now we are top part of the table.
Okay. And so at the end of this, we are a game left to the first round. How would you assess the season so far since you joined Interlice?
Well, our target is always stay in the Premier League, and it's a difficult task. Providing the fact our primary goal is to help our players moving abroad, and keeping our team in balance as far as the winning concern is a very difficult task, and we continue to work hard.
All right, so that was Interlice coach Kenichi Yatsuhashi in that interview with Abigail Senasusu after their 1-0 win over Accra Hearts of Oak yesterday. They do miss assistant coach of Accra Hearts of Oak, and he actually was hopeful Accra Hearts of Oak, and he's hopeful that Hearts will bounce back to winning ways soon.
He said 27 players, 2 of the Arab boys who were promoted, but their cars are not in. You have 16 players. It is a very difficult job. It's a very bad thing for us. Because it's not good for a team like Accra to get 16 points out of 14 matches. It's not good at all. You see that we have injuries problem there. Eswa is our leading striker. Three yellow cards. We don't have any option. Selassie is our youth player who is up and coming. We have problems there, but actually we solve it a bit.
All right, so that was Accra Hearts of Oak assistant coach Edward Odum speaking after their 1-0 defeat to Interlice yesterday at the Tema Park. Well, the other game yesterday was the Aduana Stars Bichim United game, which Aduana won by a 1-0. So Accra Hearts of Oak, Aduana Stars, and the other teams that will be involved in the last round of matches in the first round of the Zylofon Cash Premier League. Serwin has got details of what to expect this weekend in the Zylofon Cash Premier League.
Right, Benedict. So we are concluding the first round of the Zylofon Cash Ghana Premier League this way, and we are starting this weekend at Dreams FC, who will be playing against Ebusia Dwarfs, who drew yesterday. Asante Kotoko will also be playing Aduana Stars over there. Bichim United will also be playing against Wafa, an informed team there over Sogakope. Brekum Chelsea will also be going against Ashanti Gold in second place. Almina Sharks that drew yesterday will also be playing against Liberty, when that drew with Kotoko yesterday. Hearts of Oak also will be playing against top-sided Mediama FC. That's a big one over there in Cape Coast. Karela will be playing against Interlice, and we concluded with bottom-sided Wa All Stars versus 11 Wonders.
So big games to look forward to this weekend. Last round of matches in the Zylofon Cash Premier League. It will be with 15 games, so it means that the first round of the Premier League will come to an end, and then we'll begin the second round. Well, we have to stay on the local scene and do some more, and this is away from football. Now, Chief Executive Officer of McDonald Group of Companies, Daniel Macaulay, has paid the affiliation fees or the International Tennis Federation, that's the ITF, by the Ghana Tennis Federation. Now, this will be the second time Mr. Macaulay, who also sponsors the McDonald Open West Tennis Tournament, has bailed out the Ghana Tennis Federation, having done previously in 2013.
Ghana tennis has come a long way, and it is sad to be banned from the ITF. Whatever we start, we finish. as McDan. So it is not by our strength that we continue to support Ghana tennis. It's by the will and the providence of the Almighty. So we say thanks to the God Almighty. We have talent in this country. It depends on how we harness the talent. My passion towards Ghana tennis, or tennis in general, is because it's a game of love. And it's a game that takes a lot of kids off the streets. So my message to GTF is that time to be doling out to them is getting over. I want to see trophies. I want to see medals. I want to see them go out there to win trophies for the country. For the past 5 years, McDan had been able to elevate the game. It is about time we stretch to the world to be having ITF rank players. And it's long overdue. And if GTF is not getting up to go out there to claim titles, then I will have a problem with GTF. So I'm throwing a challenge to the president and his team to make sure that we're giving out or we're bailing them out of ITF. The next time they come here again for bailout, they should come with a trophy.
Well, so there's a challenge. It comes with a challenge. Paying the money comes with a challenge. The next time you come, bring a trophy. That's a challenge that McDan is throwing to the Ghana Tennis Federation. So that was Dr. Danny Macaulay speaking there. Well, we have to continue and do some more. Now we go to the international scene, and what's been trending since yesterday is the surprise exit of Zinedine Zidane from Real Madrid. And as I told Mamavi earlier, Zidane in his 2.5 year stay at the club won 9 major trophies. 9 major trophies he won. Well, Nana Kwame Asamoah has more in the following report.
The club revealed on Thursday that Zidane was to appear in a hastily arranged news conference that caught many by surprise, fueling speculation that his tenure at the Santiago Bernabeu could be coming to an end. Zidane confirmed his departure at the start of the news briefing, just 5 days after he presided over the 3-1 Champions League final win over Liverpool. Even European success, which he also managed in each of his first 2 seasons in charge of the team, has not been enough to persuade him to prolong his spell. Madrid's third-place La Liga finish is likely the major factor in Zidane's departure, as Los Blancos ended the season 17 points adrift of bitter rivals and champions Barcelona. He did, however, confirm that he was not pushed out of the exit door. Zidane was appointed as Real Madrid boss in January 2016 and took charge of Madrid 149 times. He won 105 games and as well as 3 Champions League titles. He also enjoyed La Liga success in the 2016-2017 season.
All right, so Nana Kwame Asamoah's report on Zinedine Zidane leaving Real Madrid after winning the UEFA Champions League how many days ago? 6 days ago now. Ghanaian football fans have been sharing their views on Zidane's resignation.
I think that is a very great achievement for a coach to win Champions League 3 consecutively, but that is something that is a bit our imagination that a coach like this will resign, because as for the money, I don't think that it will be the reason. Should not be a money, but the main aim is to win the cup. As far as you win cup at 3 times and the team is still solid, there's no reason for his retirement. I don't see the reason unless we find out.
He stepped down to keep the record, okay, because you might not know if the next year he might lose or try to win, and then the record would a little bit kind of stumble. So I think he stepping down is also an opportunity for someone to also step into office.
I think it's the best decision that he has took, because it's an opportunity for some other team to also win the title. It's not him alone that will be taking it. At least he has taken like almost 3 times without some other team taking it. So I think it's an opportunity for him to leave so that some other coach or may come inside or some other team may take the league.
I have a different perception altogether. I have my way of thinking and I have my way of doing things. Maybe he has a reason why he resigned. But with me in particular, I will not resign because it's something big in the history of the world. And somebody achieving something like this, and at the end of the day, maybe you'll be swapping in for another thing. I don't know his mind, but with me, I'll never go for such idea.
To me, I think it's the best decision because he wants to maintain that level of respect for himself. Because initially they wanted to sack him, but it was because of the Champions League that he was inside that they still maintain him up till now. And after winning it, looking forward, I don't think he has the ability to maintain that championship level. So it's better for him to resign now than to be disgraced by giving that sacked letter. I think it's a good and bold decision because for now he still have the, that respect that is given to him up till now.
Some Ghanaians on their what they think of the Zidane's resignation from Real Madrid. Worst or bad decision, Seven? Where do you stand?
Well, I think it's a very good decision. I mean, he took everybody off at the club, especially the manager, the directors, and the president himself, and also his players. He spoke to the president before he announced it, then the following day. Then he spoke to Sergio Ramos, which he has a special relationship with him because he played with him during his playing days at Real Madrid. So he spoke to him as a captain and explained things to him. Sergio Ramos didn't really agree with him by a point, but then he explained things and made him understand why he had to move on in his club. But he's done very well at the club. 3 Champions League trophies, a La Liga, and he saw that the hunger wasn't there anymore. And the fact that most of the players were aging, i.e. Ronaldo, Modric, which were key players in his building up of this team and winning the Champions League. So definitely, with the way things were going and were growing, there should be a transition, and he had to let someone else do that transition and he not take that pressure, because players like Ronaldo and Bale also stated that they might leave. He didn't want to take all that pressure. The fact that they hadn't won the La Liga, it was definitely going to be chaos next season if they were supposed to maybe win the La Liga or even be title contenders or even replicate the Champions League powers that they've had. So definitely he had to move on for another person to do that job. And so briefly, I mean, if he's moving on, should it be another club, or probably maybe think of national team? And who probably would you suggest Real Madrid should go for? Well, for Zidane at the moment, I think he stated in his press conference that he wants to take a little break to refresh on himself. So definitely he's going to enjoy the World Cup and watch France, and probably he could be the successor for the France job. But I don't see him entering any club management at the moment. But for his successor, with Real Madrid's Asian squad and the likes of youngsters also coming in, Asensio and Lucas Vazquez, Kovacic also coming through, I think they need a manager who has that enthusiasm to also have that winning mentality to build up these boys and their confidence. So probably other managers have been mentioned. Mauricio Pochettino is the one that's a key man in that table over there. Likes of how about Arsene Wenger? Arsene Wenger has also been mentioned. But that's something the Real Madrid fans definitely Real Madrid fans are not happy about that because of Arsene Wenger's record. But Arsene Wenger has also stated in the past that Real Madrid wanted him some time ago that he rejected. So probably they might come back for him. But then Real Madrid fans are not happy with that. Okay, Seren, thanks so much for that analysis and perspectives to the Zidane resignation from Real Madrid. There will be more talk on this at 2 on Sports today. Also, we'll bring you highlights of the French Open. Serena Williams through to the next stage. And ex-Watford boss Marco Silva also appointed as new manager of Everton. And then we'll show you highlights of what happened in the Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors first match of the NBA Finals, with Golden State won. I'm Benedict Owusu. Saki joined me this morning. We are back on Monday with more sports. Until then, enjoy your day.